Let's get into Chinese language news now and speak to Kerry Allen, our China media analyst at BBC Monitoring, looking at the stories dominating Chinese social media. Now, Kerry, you're normally sitting next to me here, but you're not today. Where are you?
I'm in Delhi and it's about 35 to 38 degrees. It's very hot. It's about 10 o'clock at night at the moment.
Well, good to have you wherever you are in the world, Kerry, because you have great insights into what people are saying on Chinese social media. And the first one that you're looking at is a story about a Chinese propaganda song.
Yes, this is a video that Chinese social media users have been unable to escape this morning. So they've been logging on to Sina Weibo, for example, which is like the Twitter or Facebook of China, and almost on every news platform, but mainly official media like People's Daily, which is a government mouthpiece. They've been seeing this video featuring 5 singers, and they look like a very cool boy band. They're in their late teens or their early 20s. They're all doing choreographed dancing, but they're singing about Chinese brands. And at first when I watched it, I thought, it's this product placement, but it becomes apparent through the lyrics that actually this is a very slick propaganda video to promote domestic brands in China and to encourage young people to not buy international brands anymore.
So to push Chinese products at the expense of international products to what boost the Chinese economy?
Absolutely, and there are a number of reasons that China is doing this. I mean, state media have been pushing for a while for people to boycott international products for reasons because of the US trade war, South Korea's implementation of the THAAD missile system, and also because there have been some reports recently about flight companies, hotels listing on their websites areas like Taiwan, Hong Kong and Macau as countries. And so there's been a lot of reports in state media in recent months that have been growing, and China has basically kind of taken a stand now and told young people, look, we've got this cool industry of so many products, so many companies that are producing things that are as good as things that you buy in the US, like Apple products. We've got Huawei products, and you should embrace this, and you should be proud of your country.
And I suppose an irony people might be thinking about right now is that many of those products that are branded with international brands are made in China or part made in China anyway, so I wonder how that works. One other video we need to talk about, because this is quite an inspiration for me, to be honest. A 93-year-old man who is teaching himself English and also learning Russian as well, something I'm trying to do. My wife is Russian, I'm not very good at it. He's better, I think. But a video of him has been going viral because people are also being inspired by it.
Yes, I was completely moved watching this video. This man is 93. He lives in Shanghai, and now he's retired. He spends most of his time sitting in parks, and he just goes and talks to expats, so students or young business people working in China, and he asks them questions and learns directly from them, not from textbooks. And this one company, Pair Video, that do very nice video packages in China, they interviewed this man, and he answered in English, and he's got a European accent, and he speaks so eloquently and says with pride, my grandson told me that it doesn't matter whether you're 20 or you're 80. If you stop learning, you become old, but keep learning and you stay young.
That's the way to do it then, isn't it? And, you know, as an amazing linguist yourself, how did you learn Chinese? Did you hang around in parks like him?
Oh, gosh, no. Learning Chinese was extremely difficult.
I was going to say.
I think a lot of people, when you're native English, really want to practice their English all over the world. And for me, learning Chinese, I had to sometimes pretend I wasn't English and couldn't speak English in order to make sure that I got immersed in it. But it took a very long time.
Absolutely, yeah. But great to have your insights into what people in China are saying on social media. Thanks very much indeed, Kerry Allen, our China media analyst from BBC Monitoring, talking about those 2 videos that lots of people are clicking on, lots of people are discussing in Chinese.